take the road, sister, sing. Imagine all the words becoming real. Together we'll be free. It's not just you and we'll be free. It's not just you and we'll be free. It's not just you and we'll be in your eyes. See the changes passing by. Changes passing by. The movement in your eyes. Together we'll be free. It's not just you and me. Together we'll be free. It's not just you and me.
Jack, is that how you say that? How's it, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are watching an internet broadcast that we edit out a television show from. If you're just joining us, that's what's happening when you see me do things like take Kaela's comment and click it up here and boom, that's right, because that's the chat, right? And when we go to television, that still works, okay? Let me take our names off here so it looks better when we throw people like Sam Bittner on and he says, Aloha, Darlene S. Thanks. And there's Nani Aloha, Aloha Kako with the Okina. You see that right there? Ooh, someone get the Hawaiian keyboard.
Or the kahako.
I mean, Kahako. What did I say? Okina?
You say Okina.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's okay because I learned it from you. So
And then now you're correcting me. Oh, how appropriate is that? How's it, Miles? Mahalo for being here. We like to acknowledge the Hamajang gang. And if you're in the chat,
you're automatically inducted. Is it inducted or?
that'll work.
Yeah,
It sounds
into-
more official.
Yeah, right?
It does.
Inducted into the Hamajang gang.
Hamajang gang-ish. That's right. Hey, Don Lane. Hi, Don. Don't think we've seen you before. Costa Rica.
Wow.
That's the reason right there. I don't know what time it is in Costa Rica. I don't have that on my world clock. Gotta add it now that you're here, though. Pura vida. What is pura vida? What does that mean? Pure video?
Life?
Life? Good life? Maybe. Good life, yeah? I don't know. Saying the kind of... Well, I'll tell you what, Don Lane, in response to your pura vida, mahalo kako ka ua.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, yeah,
life.
pure life. You
There you
nailed
go.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 7 p.m. here there in Costa Rica. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. It means aloha. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Oh, mahalo e kawahine. Okay. Gracias. Woo. We're just mixing it up here.
The Aloha
Espanol.
Spirit. The Aloha Spirit is worldwide.
My mouth is not. But other than that, Hey, happy Pi Day, Devin, on YouTube. Oh, is Devin on YouTube? There we go. Devin is one of our moderators. Nani Aloha, who is a moderator and associate producer. And C. Honda is also a moderationist, as is Devin. And Ware is probably got class today. She's normally here when she can be. It's Pi Day.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. All the mathematicians must love that. Extended to what? Maybe the 88th power? I mean, 88th. I missed class that day. Sorry. My pi joke never worked.
Well, that's actually okay, though, because you missed class. I was at class, and I still get it wrong. So
At least I have an excuse. Oh, Michael, 314. Well, 314, that means, what? What does that mean, 314?
that's the pi, 3.14.
Oh, is it?
Pi as in the math. So because you wasn't in class.
I wasn't in. Oh, is that what 314 is?
Yeah, that's why it's Pi Day.
3.14
Yeah,
is
so it's-
pi.
Yeah, Pi, not P-I-E. So, but
Yeah,
the joke, Pi, okay.
I get it.
Yeah, because you wasn't in class.
I 3 point. I went no. It's only 6 after, or 3 after. Hey, I found you. Hey, mahalo ke haulani. How you, brother? Where were you looking? Oh, he's on Twitch. Okay. Yes, we broadcast on. We're on 8 different platforms. 3 of them are YouTube. That's not 3. That's 3. 3 of them are Facebook, right? On different groups and whatever. 2 of them. Let me see if I can do this. 2 of them are YouTube, and then there's Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, and something else. I can't remember.
No, that's it, right? YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And Twitter.
Yeah, but some of them there. Jeffrey Lee, Mertzbacher, aloha. So good to see you guys every day. Well, every weekday. Look, is that someone standing on their head in in his avatar? Surfing on your head. Wow. I used to be able to do that on a long
Really?
boat. Yeah. Yeah. Back in our days. In fact, I went surfing about, I guess, 10 years ago and realized my mind remember, but my body forgot. Come on.
Couldn't balance.
Couldn't balance. Well, I could balance, but I just, you try to charge, right?
Oh, right.
That's why I ride the one wheel. I can reminisce small kind. Oh, I'm still carving,
It's like when you tell me you go down this street and you go to, I'm like, when I drive the street with my car, I'm like, ooh, that's dangerous.
I'm primarily on the sidewalks.
Well, still, though, the sidewalk, there's unevenness.
It's very uneven, yes. Oh, surfing on your head? Wow, loud. That's some balance. Yeah.
Not only that, though, your nose upside down so the salt water go inside.
Uh-oh, Michael's going to sleep again.
Oh, hard day today.
He comes here just to announce that he's going moi. Oh, thank you, Ellen. I appreciate that.
Well, have a good night, Michael.
Yeah, have a good night.
Sweet dreams.
Here we go again. July is good too, Charles K. Still to go to Hawaii, right? Well,
Yeah.
not too many months that are bad. It's rainier in the winter. That's what we call our winter.
Yeah, this past February and March has been very, very rainy.
Oh, man, don't even start.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky I just put a new roof. 'Cause we were putting it off for years. And when I say years, I'm talking 10 years because it's expensive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We finally pulled it off. Oh, come on, honey, we can do this. And, scraped it together, put the new roof. I went, oh, man. Ooh. Who is the guest on the Daily Pigeon Live? We don't have a guest today. We do guests on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. But next week, we will have a guest on Thursday and not on Friday because the guest will be my dentist and he only can take every other Thursday off.
Yeah. Our dentist, actually.
Oh, that's right.
I go to him, too.
Well, wait till he sees you online. He's going to, where you was?
I know.
Come
It's been a
on.
long time.
It's been a while. I know. Oh, hey, there's Gooch. Hey, how's it, Gooch? Oh, okay. Garen Barbarians. Ooh, Don, sounds like somebody spent some time in Hawaii, huh? Before you went live, what is it?
Costa Rica.
I mean, no, Puerto Pura vida.
Oh, Pura Vida.
Pura vida.
Yeah, it's funny because I just posted on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok
Yeah.
where you explained to Danny from 808 Viral how we got Garen's ball
How
bearings.
we got Garen ball bearing, the origin of
Yeah.
it. But you know what, Keala, speaking of guests, tomorrow we have Tia Carrera, you know, actress and movie star and friend of mine from a few dog lives ago. And she joined us in the chat.
Last week.
And everyone went, hey, you should have her as a guest. And she went, yeah, let's do it. I went, oh, I hadn't thought of that. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What do you say we try to knock off an episode? A segment.
Uno. Segment
Don't.
uno.
I'm confused
Segment
enough.
one. Segment one.
I'm confused enough. Okay.
Segment Ekahi.
Ikahi. Okay, I can handle
Hi.
that one. Ooh, okay. So one dentist. Is he a comedian? No. He's a dentist. He's my actual. In fact, you know, I did a short of him giving me a root canal. Did you ever see that? I held up my camera and just okay. Oh, it was funky. I tell you.
The worst is when they're doing it and the smoke comes out from the drilling.
Well, you know, this is Dr. Russell Masunaga, right? And he actually told me, he says, okay, while I'm doing this, you might smell something burning.
Yeah.
That would be you. He's had his own talk show, Tooth Talk. For years, he was on radio doing basically a podcast, but it was on radio, and he'd invite people in and, you know, talk about dentistry in an entertaining way. And let's see.
And he's
Ozzy Thomas, aloha gangi.
he's a fan of comedy because he's been to a lot of your shows. He's been to some of
Yes.
my shows.
Yep, that's right. Medium 7. OMG, that's right. Tia Carrera. Whoa.
Kalihi girl.
Kalihi girl. Well, actually, she's from Wahiawa.
Oh, is she?
She's from Wahiawa.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure we could ask her up there. Whoo, LOL. I would be a guest on Daily Pigeon Live, but that'll be just one day. LOL. And no dancing, K-pop, or singing. Any kind of. That sounds like a good guest to me.
Yeah.
I know.
I can do all the dancing if any dancing is required.
Yeah, I think so. And I'll do all the K-pop.
There you go.
You know, I can have to go buy some makeup. You know, eyeliner especially.
It really is just the look. It's just the attitude. It's just,
Yeah, and you know, and you have to be 120 pounds.
yeah, that's right.
And
Well,
wear skinny jeans.
120 pounds. So I'm 4 members in one group then.
You are.
See?
You are in sync.
I am the whole group.
You the whole group.
Look at
wow.
that.
Look at this.
I mean,
Oh, T1. What's this? I hope that one. T1. Mark Christensen. That's such a Danish name, you Danish bra. Oh, Mark Christensen. Oh, yeah? And Jeffrey says, I remember that in-betweens day at Ala Moana Bulls, 3 of us were taking off together, and I called out to the guy next to me that you didn't get out all the time anymore, so we let you have a wave. Such a surfer thing. Yeah, no, you was out there and, you know, surf as much as me, so, you know, we didn't show you on bone. Yeah, let Andy go, because, you know, he hardly surf. Not like us. We out every day. But, you know, brother, show him one bone. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. Tooth talk. Oh, talk about missing tooth. Missing tooth talk. Oh, that's a good one. We got to remember that. Hi, Jody. How are you? We're about to do a television segment. So when we get on, make sure you make another comment so I can throw you on the TV side.
yep. You guys
Okay.
can say where you're watching from.
Oh, yeah. That always works well on television. Thank
But
you. So-
before we start, let's give a shout out to our sponsors.
Oh yes, we. You know what? If you watch this on television, you will see Doc Bailey cranes and equipment. You know, who, by the way, is now in Guam.
Oh wow.
He was in Oakland. He started. Then he came to Hawaii. Then he went to Las Vegas. Now he's in Guam. And when I say cranes, I'm not talking about the bird. No, those big giant cranes. He rents them, repairs them, and teaches people how to operate them.
Wow.
He's expanding. Good friend of mine too, Doc Bailey, Cranes and Equipment. And we also have Aloha Kia. Aloha Kia is one of our other sponsors, and you'll see their commercial if you watch it on the television side. What we're doing here is just, bonus, because we appreciate. There are really our only two sponsors. Aloha Kia, and I always mention, we have two Kias in my family, and my daughter especially loves that when she bought it, she signed up for that thing where you go in any time, they change the oil, they change the tires. You don't have to do anything for the maintenance of the, while you're making payments.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm very cool. TNT Tinting wants to sponsor us, but they can't get us the commercial because it was made by a competitor. I know. Hey, hi TC Brower. Mahalo for being here. Great picture. There we go. And there's Lono. Music is life, and he's lurking with the K right there.
Kidding, bro.
Kidding. Okay. So let's do segment 1, right? And on this one, we have a fancy opening, so we don't have to do anything. But I do need to click this to remind you, me, that this is the first segment, and then I start this. Okay, gang, we're about to do our first segment for television. This will be about 8 minutes long. Then we'll come back, vala'o, with the Hammer Jang Gang. Okay? So hang on. Here we go.
Hey, how's it? Like a full-time job.
Yeah. Good thing neither of us are working.
And then tell me what you have. It's so funny.
I love hearing that. How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are watching a television show that we edit out of a podcast, which is the reason you see podcast right there. That's right. If you'd like to join us on that podcast, and we do it every weekday, 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and search Andy Bumatai, that's how you spell it right there, on most of the major social media platforms.
On Facebook, YouTube, Twitch,
LinkedIn,
Twitter,
Twitter.
yep.
Yeah, I just, and the beat goes on. And every once in a while, you will see a name pop up on here. Like here's Rick S., right? Now, Rick S. 414 says, hey, where can I get one? Let me know. He's talking to Nani Aloha, who made a comment that he's answering to, and she's right here. Take a look at that. Hey, I was making the rounds. Picked up a good one. Chocolate haupia pie. Now, what that is the chat. Okay, now when you're watching this on television, you can't see the chat, but it looks like this. Here, let me show you. Oops, and I bounced your light off. So you see, this is the chat here, right? So you see people as they chat, it moves up like this, right? See, there's Rick again, and then you see Kalika. Right? Now, if I take Kulika, excuse me, and I clickanize him, see, then his in his comment jumps up on the screen. Okay, so that's what happens now. And your daughter put it the best, I think, when she says, I liked watching the show on the internet. It's kind of like being backstage and watching a television show being made. So join us.
Yeah, you get to be part of the Hammer Jang Gang.
Hammer Jang Gang. Yeah. That's right. And here, look, Facebook user. Now, unless you chose not to give me your name, if you go to the Ecamm Live and give them permission, then we'll see your name instead of... That comment comes from the user group on Facebook.
Yeah, for the Daily Pidgin.
For the Daily Pidgin on user group.
Yeah, and then you can come on, get your picture on TV, and you can tell us where you're shouting out from.
Yeah, that's it. And like, for instance, here's Mikey B saying, hey, aloha everyone.
Yeah.
everybody. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
I'm telling you right there. And here, look, here, Devin is saying, yes, aloha from Orange County, California. Oh, Andy, was Tia your sister in Aloha Summer? Yes, she was, and she'll be our guest tomorrow on the show, Tia Carrera. That was her first movie.
Wow.
In fact, yes, I know. Okay, if I was on the Daily Pigeon Live, that's what I'm doing, a K-pop BTS dance. Oh, well, we want to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying
Well,
is.
look at this. We got someone from Aotearoa.
Oh, that's Mikey B. What?
No.
Oh, Oxnard? Where are you
Right
talking?
there, the gray one, the letter M.
Oh, Merck. Okay, and it's just from
Aotearoa.
what is that? Tahiti?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So from the future.
From from the future. So so far we've had Costa Rica,
Yes.
New Zealand, and California. Okay, and then here's Watts 45 saying aloha from Fullerton, California. Yeah, I hope it's easier for you to watch the show now, Watts, that we've kicked into daylight stealing time.
Daylight stealing.
You know, but here we go. Ah, I know. And Pualani says, "I'm here now. Sorry." No, don't be sorry.
We appreciate you.
We do. In fact, we editorialize
Yes.
videos, and these are news items that have to do with Hawaii. Okay. Now, this first one. Now, regardless of what your political views are on why the sea level is rising, I hope you're not out there. I'm talking to anyone who says, it's not rising, because I want to play a little video for you here about the effects the rising sea level is having on Hawaii. Check this out.
Landmark decisions about beach erosion from the State Land Board. The message, shoreline landowners must start dealing with the rising ocean and don't expect bailouts from the state.
What?
Daryl Huff joins us with our top story.
Not
Daryl.
that.
The board sent that message Friday in back-to-back decisions dealing with both a small homeowner and one of Hawaii's biggest resorts,
Yeah.
which saw a $10 million deal wiped out.
Wow.
9 years ago, as the reality of erosion sunk in, the Abercrombie administration promised to pay half of what it would cost to replenish Ka'anapali
Half?
Beach with sand dredged from offshore. But that was swamped by a tidal wave of opposition.
Marine species who live in that area will be affected
Yeah,
because
yeah, I
their
know.
homes will be
So
stolen.
long, Paz.
It's a waste of money because the sand will just wash away, meaning this project would have to happen multiple times, causing more environmental problems.
You know
Last
you're in
week,
trouble
the land board was
when you
asked
get
to keep the
dissed
deal
by a
alive, with the
eighth
state and
grader.
Ka'anapali operators splitting the nearly $10 million contract. The board said no.
I'm not against beach restoration. I'm against desecration.
That decision came on the heels
Wow.
of the board
There's a
imposing
shirt.
$188,000 in fines on a Punalulu
There's a
homeowner
shirt.
unless he removed the house.
So I think what we're looking at is we need people to take us seriously, to recognize that they need to look at other tools and options, and consider that it's not just about perhaps protecting that property.
For the Ka'anapali Resort, that likely means making room for the rising tide without help from taxpayers.
If this is
Oh,
something
well,
that is
gee,
going to
not
benefit
that.
primarily them, then
Listen
this should
to
be
this.
something that they should be spearheading themselves without the use of public funds.
Yeah, it
And
only
will
benefits
also
them.
require coming
But
back
what
to
about
a
the
land board
tax
that does
income?
not see fighting Mother Nature
Look at this.
as an option.
It is not going to get better. It is not, we're not going to see an improvement in the conditions of shoreline erosion. It is going to get probably worse. It's going to be more severe.
Wow.
Wayne Hidani, president of the Ka'anapali Operations Association, said his board was meeting late this afternoon and needed time to reassess where they go from here. Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.
I love that. Yeah, we have to figure out now that we have to pick, do the whole bill. Maybe we don't want to. Anyway, that gives you an idea of us editorializing about news items. We'll be right back with more of the Daily Pigeon after this. Don't go away. Did I make it?
Yes, you did.
Woo! Oh my goodness! Thank you. And this, for those of you, this is one
down.
We backslate by saying one upside down.
Yeah.
I got to make sure mine is upside down. There we go. And then we go back here. So Hamajang Gang. That's what it looks like. And I stayed at Kaanapali and it was a great beach. Even 10 years ago, it was obviously the beach wouldn't be there for long.
That's sad.
Ooh, yeah, that's it right there. Oh, hey, Kamuela man in the Holly. How are you, brother? And there's one of the OG guys who was here early on when we first started. I always like to mention that back then we were raising money with these little auctions. People would donate things and we'd auction them off. We'd give the money to the Keiki Cancer Fund on Maui, right? And he used to be a jeweler and donated, I gotta say, over 50 pieces of jewelry.
Oh, wow.
In fact, Mad Statter, the honu that she wears is one of them. Yeah, here, Jody. Nature wins. Yeah, guess what?
All the time.
Every time, If you want to feel insignificant and understand how you can't fight nature, go surfing.
Oh yeah. I tried sandy short breaks when I was in high school, and then my face went into the sand, and my legs came over. My foot kicked myself in the face.
Wow.
And I said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to football."
Yeah. Well, you can control and the thing about it is the waves don't have to be big.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's just very strong.
People go, how strong could a little wave like that be? Pick up a bucket of water.
Yeah, nice.
Feel that weight. Imagine that, bam, slamming you in the back of your head. Ooh, yeah. I saw you're having a garage sale, K-Man. Oh, are you? Oh, you guys in the same area over there? Ooh, it's all about respect.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you've ever heard this one, but the Duka Hanamoku statue, right? And they put him in Waikiki, and all the the hardcore Hawaiians, hey, he's facing his back to the ocean. Every Hawaiian knows you don't put your back to the ocean, right? And the guy who did it said, so you want thousands of people taking pictures of him with the Hyatt in the background, or do you want the beach? Plus, he's 200 yards from the water.
He's by the street. He's closer to the street than he is the water.
But still, that's how that ingrained that don't turn your back on the Hawaiian.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my mom taught me that very early on.
I'm telling you, and you see it happen. We used to go down to Makaha, and then somebody be standing on the beach taking a picture, and all of a sudden, bam, from behind.
That's when the locals go, hey, look.
Hey, what? Face in the sand. Come on, $10. Face in the sand.
Sorry, Holly girl, but
boom,
got him.
She lost her top. Huh? No. Lose money. Sandy Beach is not a place for beginners.
You are correct.
Right. Especially beginners who like to get their head kicked by their own feet.
And I get big feet, so it hurt twice.
Oh, my God. That was so funny when you came in the house today and you told Kinako, okay, here's the guy with the slippers as big as you.
Yeah. That's why she runs away when I walk. When I sit down, she comes to me.
She comes smash the like button. Sase the like button.
Yeah.
On the YouTube side. If you're on the YouTube side, we should do more of that. Hey, subscribe and
hit that notification.
Yeah, and do all that stuff. But it feels small kangaroo. I don't know. It's just like I know. Look, Salina thought that was funny. Okay, we have a okay, I'm gonna click this over here and make this because we have segment 2 coming up, right? And then over here, I'm gonna stop and then reset. Yeah, there we go. And this next one, this next story in the next segment here, very interesting, especially if you're a geek, because what it's about, there's an airplane that calls Hilo home, and the gentleman there, right? What happens is it's a flying laboratory that takes pictures of reefs and trees with these different kind of lights so you can tell how high things are, how the reef is being affected. Really interesting stuff. Hey, wait a minute. I just got a text from Russell. Let's see what he has to say. Hold on. Maybe something we can use in our show.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Maybe new product by Colgate or something.
Yeah.
Breaking news by the dentistry industry.
Okay, it says, great show with Monty. I'm at home now and there's no real lighting I can do. When I did, this is about him being on next week, Thursday. We have time to deal with that. We'll
week.
send him a light.
A week and a half.
Send him the Loretta
Oh,
light.
here, this light right here.
Bring it on camera so people can see it.
Whoa.
Yeah, can you pick it up? So this is a light that I made just for Loretta. Here, turn the dial and look at this. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's designed so you can put it down and yeah, see, there we go. It runs on batteries, the only problem. And you know the weird thing about it is when the batteries start to run out, it doesn't just get softer, it starts blinking, which is weird.
It's saying there's a sale on aisle 5 for more batteries.
Oh, will you have Loretta as a guest too? Yes, she had guests, family guests in, so she's, doing the tour guide thing for a while.
Hosting.
Yeah, she's hosting.
Yeah.
So when that clears up for her a little bit, she's going to be on. Then we can talk about her. And I still have all the pictures of her, with all those celebrities when she was at the Lincoln Center.
Oh, wow.
'Cause she was, she was nominated for a Tony in her first run as a Broadway actress. Oh, me and that girl. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Sale on aisle 5. Or is that Sale?
Sale.
Watch out. You're going to confuse James,
If it was Sole, then I'd be like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Make sure there's not 2 of them on that one aisle, because there'll be no other room for anyone else.
Because I love the LED lights. Yes, we may have to get one over to our dentist.
Yes.
You know what he should do? He should just sit in the chair and do that. That light that he uses. Sit there.
Oh, yeah.
You got a great light. What are you talking about?
He just moves it around like that and just...
Yeah. And you know what, Kuliko, you know what else is cool about this this light here? Hold on. Is that the bottom part of it, if you notice, you can stick it on glass. You see right there? So I used it when I was doing car stuff. It sticks on glass and it has a GoPro mount built into it.
Yeah, because when I lift up, it sucks to the table. Then when I can't pull it up like this. I have to lift one of these and then pick it up.
That's what it was. Yeah. Matt Statter says, I saw a lighting trick on YouTube using your computer, laptop, or iPod screen as a light. Open Word and pick a background color, light pink. Or yeah, that's a great idea.
Yep.
That's a great idea. Okay. Andy, you're never going to get a dentist in his own chair. Oh, Rick.
They've seen what's been in that chair.
They've seen it, well, especially if I go, hand me that really pointy, sharp thing. Just relax. Okay. Andy, I have LED lights that you can play music, and change colors when it hears music. Really?
Disco time.
I have a friend like that. Yeah, I've seen those. They pulse and stuff. I have a Bluetooth speaker that does that in the bathroom. Okay, let's try doing another segment and talk about this plane from Hilo that is a flying lab.
I can't wait to say this.
Oh, man, I got to tell you. Okay, let's see. Now I'm trying to remember how to do this. Oh, yeah. We go to Mo'o, right? Okay, and then we say, peace sign. This is the second segment. We're going to make TV right there. Then we go here, and then I do this.
Make nice.
Start it. Are you fluffed?
I had to fix my eyebrows.
Oh, eyebrows. Here we go. And we are back. Thank you for rejoining the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Monty.
And we have a very interesting news story that we would like to editorialize for you. It's about a flying laboratory. Now, I wish Poppy Cheney was here because he's a pilot and he would really appreciate this. But check this out.
Flying laboratory based in Hilo is helping scientists around the world understand the environmental impacts of climate change.
How cool
It's
is
flown
that?
all over the globe, scanning and mapping hundreds of millions of acres of land and ocean. Our Jim Mendoza gives us a look.
They need that in Ka'anapali.
Yeah, look. Somebody has a
Inside
GoPro.
this aircraft, state-of-the-art equipment enables scientists to measure and map the
I
Earth.
thought that was a
The man
bar.
behind the high-tech flying machine is ecologist Greg Asner.
My background's really in conservation, ecology, and mapping.
Asner is the director of Arizona State University's Center for Global Discovery and Conservation Science. He
And lives
designed
on
and built
leaves.
the Global Airborne Observatory
He's a
that is
caterpillar.
based on the Big Island.
The aircraft is in its 4th generation now. The first one I built was in 2004 in Hilo. So we say that the aircraft program was born and raised in Hilo.
The aircraft's lasers can
at that.
zero in on coral and measure the height of trees and
How cool
forests.
is that?
An
Wow.
imaging spectrometer focuses on the chemical
There's my
properties in an
screensaver.
ecosystem, while another tool measures
my house
water
from here.
quality.
We're really collecting a lot of information, even at super high resolution, and from that generating all of this knowledge.
Scans from the
Wow.
aerial views are turned into detailed maps.
Whoa.
The information is shared with managers and policy decision makers who study climate change and environmental impacts.
We're looking at all of that now to try to figure out where are the places that science can inform management to have interventions that are
How
going
cool,
to
see
work.
that?
The technology
Wow.
has been used to study Hawaii's reef system, and the flying laboratory also gave scientists their first look at the rate of rapid ohia death.
That's a great use of our technology in trying to figure out a wicked hard problem, which is this pathogen that's passing through our forests.
The Global Airborne Observatory flies at a speed of 20 acres per second. It has scanned and mapped hundreds of millions of acres of ocean and land around the world.
The technology is all about getting the bird's eye view, but maintaining all of the detail as if you're walking
All
through
the
the forest
purple are
or
that's
scuba diving on the
people's
reef.
watches
Asner
that
is
they
also
lost
on a mission to
surfing.
inspire students from Hawaii to get involved in his field of work.
People like me make it sound like we have it all figured out. We need more people.
During his 34-year career,
They're looking
Asner has
for new
published more
people.
than
What a
800
great
papers in
career.
scientific
Yeah.
journals, including articles about his high-tech eye in the sky. I'm Jim Mendoza for Hawaii News Now.
Yeah, but somebody has some sponsors.
Yeah.
You're not building those planes going, I'll be right back, honey. I'm going City Mill.
Yeah, bird's eye view. That's how I see every beach when I walk past. It looks just like that from
just
my point of view.
Mount one of those on your head.
Yeah.
And you could just walk around and they could save all that fuel.
Well, they would have to feed me, and that takes a lot.
Oh, forget it. There goes the budget.
Yeah. Well, they're looking for people. I wouldn't be able to do that because he's walking through the jungle. I will not walk through jungle because of all the insects and creatures. I don't even go deep into the ocean because of the animals. Like, yes, I know I'm 6'7", 400 pounds, but I'm afraid of critters.
Oh, I thought you were afraid of people taking pictures. Hey, I found them!
Bigfoot is in Hawaii.
Hey, I found it! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's just the average Samoan.
That's just James. Oh, look at this Marmax City Mill. I miss it there. Yeah, I was just in City Mill. People who watch the podcast that we do know I am a City Mill fanboy. I know. James isn't a fan of nature?
No, I'm a fan of nature. I just don't want it near me.
Or crawling on you?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of getting bit?
Oh, yes. A lot.
That's what it is?
Well, just the crawling, anything with more than 4 legs creeps me out. So like dogs, cats, I'm cool. Lizards, I'm cool. It's
But a 5-legged dog
that
would freak you out.
That would freak anybody out. A 5-legged dog. So what happened to Bingo?
Oh, look at this, Mark. I can't stand the flying B-52s.
Yeah. Which is why we have cats in our house.
Do they catch them?
They catch them all the time. The bad thing is cats like to play with their prey. So
they do.
So you see it fly, and all of a sudden you don't see it flying, but you see it crawling away from the cat, and then the cat gets it again, and then crawling away from it again. So we keep going. Me and my sister and my daughter are like, keep the cats away from us right now because they have one in their mouth.
You know, there was the funniest video on YouTube one time. This guy, he had a mouse problem, right? And none of the other cats could catch the mice that were in this guy's garage, right? So this guy goes, "This is the best mouse catching cat I've ever, you can borrow him," right? So he goes, "What?" So he puts a video in the garage, and the cat walks in the middle of the garage and just lays down. And the mice show up, and they show up, and pretty soon they're like, he doesn't do anything. And then these mice are like, what? You know, like safe. Now they're running around like nothing. Pretty soon the mice are coming up to him, and this cat goes,
wow.
And then lays back down, and here comes another one.
Well, it looks like Tom beat Jerry's code or something.
It was like, it was an old cat, I guess. I don't know. Hey, I got an idea. What if I don't move?
Yeah. Look at all these tomcats chasing every...
Yeah, he saw the cartoon.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Let your cat watch cartoons if you have a rodent problem.
Oh, so what's more curious than the cat is the mouse. The cat, curiosity killed the mouse?
No, it killed the cat. But satisfaction brought him back. People don't know that part.
Nice.
Yeah. As much as we mention City Mill, Longs, and Zippies, they should be sponsors. Well, you're hired, Kevin. Give them a call. We reached out to Zippies. Here's the problem with sponsors on that, Kevin. I wish I could just go, hey, Zippy, but they all go through agencies and they have buying, cycles and not only that, I don't play golf with any of the buyers and any of that kind of stuff.
But if you guys are interested, why don't you email Andy Bumatai at his email address?
Where would that be? Ooh. Like magic.
Wow, even the sound was magical.
Oh, man. Cats for the rats and chickens for the centipedes.
Oh, yes, that is correct.
Chickens eat centipedes?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Really? Oh, I was just thinking like a sadistical chicken that just eats the legs and turns them into a worm. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow. I guess then, well, if they bite that hard beak, I guess the centipede, oh, no, they get hard mouth.
I think they slap it around, too.
Oh. We'll be right back with more of the Daily Pigeon. Please don't go away. Thanks,
Got him.
Okay, boom. And this is back slate on the Motocam. Upside down to me.
Or the letter A.
Oh, yes. Okay, and then I'm going to stop this and then resend that. And then we're back on the interweb. I recommend Mad Statter's cat for catching rats. Yeah, well, as long as it's not near the dishwasher. Ooh, talk about an esoteric reference, huh, Mad Statter? Our cat plays with mouse or rats, but the dogs chase the rats out of the house. You ever watch those ratting videos where people have these little rat dogs and they go into farms and then they turn over a big board or something, and all these, and the dogs just have good fun running and chasing them. Yeah. I had a dog, Puku, the one that we just had to put to sleep, was the best. He was sitting in the living room in time, and a mouse came running in through the patio door, and he went, and from 0 to 60, bang, and then shook it really hard, and then just dropped it. Back, lay down.
So it didn't even, it was just like the animal instinct just kicked in. And just.
And then, and he goes, I'd rather eat what's in the bowl. Those centipedes are huge in Hawaii. That's why they get so many chickens.
Yeah, our neighborhood has some random chickens walking around.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've seen one with a centipede in its mouth and just slapping it around and then just eating it.
You know what? You just reminded me that the alerts aren't on. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, because look, Kevin Frazier did the Habut baby, and it never worked. Yeah, I always ask, maybe we should put that in my. Well, it's number one. Oh, I know what happened. I turned them on, and then your camera wasn't working before you got here, and I have to turn off the alerts to adjust it. And I went, forget, put them back on. Ooh.
Kinako.
Is she a fierce protector? She's never really bitten anybody, but that's not her gig. Her gig is to be an alarm.
She's the siren.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
siren doesn't do anything to the burglar. It just announces that, hey, it's happening right now.
Sell by date. Oh, he grabbed the mouse. Oh. Is it the 13th? Oh. That's too funny, Rick. Oh, my goodness.
The rat expired.
Oh, okay. Let's see. We had this other little dog here, about a little 5-pound dog, Tootsie, right? And it was a rescue, and I had to pull out all the teeth, right? So it had no teeth, which was the best because it was one of those little yappy, like Chihuahuas, I think it was, we're not sure. And it would bite you, but without teeth, it's just me, like, oh, okay. And then I'd walk and and he'd nip at people's feet and they'd freak out and I go, no worry, no more teeth. So funny. Hi, Felicia. Thank you for joining us. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Habut Baby. We're trying to figure out who Habut Baby is, whose niece that was. And Miles said he thinks it's Aloha Smitty. So if Aloha Smitty shows up one day, Kinako is UPS and FedEx alarm. Yeah. I got to tell you. That's why I'm happy when I hear her bark. So I never ought to not do. No, wait a minute. I have something coming tomorrow.
Ooh, Kinako will go off and let you know.
Thank you. That'll be great.
Kinako is the notifications in your mobile device.
That's exactly what Nani Aloha just said, and I'm happy to play along with that one. See, I don't have to walk her now. I just have to order things from Amazon. Well, okay. Aso Monte, good combo. Oh, private conversation. Avert your eyes. Okay, let's try to do another segment.
Yep.
And in this one, we have a video that we'll be editorializing. And it's about teens. Now, this is going to be a little dated if you end up watching this on television. In fact, we'll mention this on TV because they have a thing that's happening tomorrow at the Capitol. A bunch of teens are going to march on the Capitol to support a bill that restricts the use of tobacco among teens. Because there's the vape thing going now. It's not just about cigarettes anymore, right?
Yep.
So it's very interesting. And this young lady on this, what caught my eye, how well-spoken she is.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and she's from Kamehameha.
Hey, a lot of kids in Kamehameha is very well-spoken. That I've come across.
My daughter went to Kamehameha.
Very well-spoken. It's like it's a big issue or thing that they try to.
Kevin, that would be the best. Remember newspapers? Well, guess what? Now you can get Kinako to bring you the packages you got. Yeah, but then she has to give them a paw print. And she's all worried about, identity theft.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, when you have 4 paws, you kind of want to protect all
of them.
Yeah.
Well, I think she had a bad, episode where she's looking at a bill going, I'm not a Doberman. What is this? I know. It's scary. So I tried to save my own joke. Scary.
I backed away from it.
I saw that.
I'll just let him finish.
Thank you. Thank you for just letting me hang.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to just walk away from it.
You just got to walk away. Oh, that's the next one. Every time I joke, just walk away. Yeah. Put the premise down and walk away. Get on your knees.
Just leave it there. Just leave it there.
Leave it there. Okay. Let's get serious. Man. Okay. Salompas moment. Yes, thank you. Darlene S. We have our own language here. Anybody might join us? Habut, Salompas, Garin Balber. What the heck is going on with these guys? I know. Oh, look, Pualani wants to know if Kamuela Man is still here. Jerry, what? You stay. Okay, so is this 3?
Yes, it is.
Okay, this is segment 3. Hold on, let's go to this. And we hold up our Hawaiian W right
Hey,
there. Okay, then we go
C-Rex.
here. And then I hit this, and and I started. Mahalo nui loa for joining us once again on the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Monty.
And we editorialize videos on Tuesdays and
Thursdays,
right? On Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, we have guests. In fact, tomorrow we have Tia Carrera joining us on the show. Okay, so you might want to tune in for that, just to look at her. She's still so beautiful. And in this segment, we're going to editorialize a news item. I clipped these from the internet about some young people who are saying, guess what, lawmakers, please pass bills that restrict tobacco use among young people. How cool is that? Let's check it out.
More than 100 youth leaders from across the state will be at the state capitol tomorrow standing up to big tobacco. Here to talk more about that is Chanel Matsumoto and a Kamehameha student as well. Senior?
Yes, senior this year. Thank you.
Song contest.
Oh,
well, let's
she
talk
went-
about tomorrow. We have you're going to be celebrating a really big day. Your coalition that has been working on that. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so tomorrow is Take Down Tobacco Day. It's a nationwide celebration. So here in Hawaii, we're going to have over 75 students from over 21 schools across Hawaii gather at the Capitol.
What are some of the goals that you hope will come from this?
Yes, so we hope to speak with a lot of legislators. For the past couple of
It's a
years, we've been trying to get a couple bills
politician or
passed
leader right
about
there.
flavor bans and other things. So we're really
Why
trying
you
to get
insult
down to
a
the
girl
Capitol
like
and
that?
get some awareness about these types of
Look at
issues.
this.
who can make a
Do you
change.
know anyone who
It's been
smokes
in the
cigarettes?
headlines.
I
Let's go
do.
over some of the
Do you?
statistics
Yeah.
on that.
I'm surprised
and
they
how much
still
it's really
do.
impacted our community.
Yes, so
'Cause they're
currently we
intelligent
already have
people who
seen
know.
284 people have
don't
already
get
been
it,
but still
impacted by
do.
tobacco-related illnesses, and that's just from January 1st. So in over a year, we can see about 1,400 people
Coalition.
be
I
impacted
never
by
have one
tobacco-related
coalition.
illness, and the number would be
I think
even
now
worse
I
for
gotta
children,
get
and
one
that's,
'cause
I
I'm
think,
in my
why we're
40s.
taking such drastic measures to get this bill recognized.
No.
So tomorrow, your coalition is going to be there. Tell us a little
You
bit
can't
about.
hear it.
about
I
who you
can't
folks
hear
are.
it now.
Yes, so we're based in Hawaii. It's across all states. So we have children from the Big Island, Kauai, Maui, all coming down to gather with us at the Capitol.
You're so
And
confident
it's
in
a
front of
year-long
live
process,
camera.
And we engage in lots of
More than
legislative
us.
and advocacy efforts.
Yeah, and for you, why is it so important for you to fight against this?
Well, I think because being a kid in Hawaii, you see your friends doing it, you see the
Very
impact that it
sharp
takes on
answers
youth, and I
right
think that's
after
why
the
I care about
question,
it so
too.
much, because I don't want that, or the impacts that it has to get to my friends and stuff like that. But I definitely see its impacts within Hawaii's communities, and I want that to change.
For anybody watching right now that may want to come and join you
Protest.
folks, is it open
No,
to the public?
protect
Yes, it is
teens
open
from
to the public. We will be at the
nicotine.
Capitol tomorrow.
Okay, what
Protest
time?
would be
What time?
funny.
We're going to
what I
be there at
thought
like
it
10 a.m.,
said.
8 a.m.
Okay, and then if anybody else wants more information, where can they go?
They can go to flavorshooks.hi.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Again, they're going to be down at the Capitol, and we'll post all this information on our website at hawaiinewsnow.com. Now, coming
4:30, educators
Oh, my
rally at the
goodness,
state
that's
capitol,
not right.
pleading
Yeah.
for better.
Wow.
I know.
It went from learning about their coalition to this young person is very intelligent, well-spoken. Watch, maybe we see in like 10, 15 years. That's one of the future leaders of Hawaii.
Let's wait.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Like 4 minutes more?
let's give her 4 minutes, and if she's not famous by then,
Ironically, it's 4 minutes and 20 seconds, so 4:20. But
this is about tobacco. No, but you know what? Hey, listen, if you're watching this right now, that of course happened a while ago.
Yeah, yeah,
so, don't go down to the Capitol and try to join them, because you'll be by yourself going, I'm the only one against tobacco.
Well, everybody's there.
Yeah.
It must
But
be smoking.
Evidently, though, the vaping thing is an issue. People, for some reason, think the vaping doesn't do the harm a cigarette does, And I think most of that comes from when you have a cigarette, people, hey, put that damn thing out, I'm gonna broke your face, right? But with the vape, they go, oh, that thing mechanical must be good.
It smells like strawberries and bubble gum. Must be good.
Must be good. I remember the first time in a nightclub when I saw somebody, like in at the table, where,
and so much smoke.
Yeah, and you're going, hey, I'm not smoking.
Yeah, that's what they always say. I'm not smoking.
I'm not smoking.
Vapors.
I'm vaping.
Yeah. Which could be worse because that's actually liquid going into your lungs.
Well, any smoke in your lungs probably isn't the best for you. Kevin Frazier says, doesn't Hawaii have the highest cost for a pack of cigs in the nation? I wouldn't surprise. I don't know because I don't buy them, but I would, I saw that public service announcement of that gal. I hate going to the mail because it's just a bunch of people who like your money. But you know who else like your money? The tobacco companies. I spent over $3,500 a year on cigarettes, and now I've quit. And with the money I save, I bought all this heroin. No, wait a minute. I got the last part wrong. But anyway, yeah, so $3,500 a year where you subtract, that
doesn't sound right. $3,500 a year?
That's what dyslexia, it couldn't have been 35,000 and it certainly wasn't 350. So I'm guessing 3,500, right? So if you divide that by even 10.
Oh, slow down. Divide it by.
No, I'm just trying to figure out the monthly cost.
Right.
Even if like 10, because that's easier for me. That's $350 a month. If it was only 10 months, right? So that means every day she's spending $3.50. That seems low. So she's not buying My dad smoked 2 packs a day. So
yeah, she must be buying like the cheap brand that fell off of a truck.
Oh, well, look at this here. Felicia says, I'm enjoying the show, but I'm missing home. Mililani, that's where we broadcast from, Felicia. Apologies for needing to step out in the middle of your show at the Blue Note. Shout out to is that you in the front row when you stepped out? And I thought there might have been an issue and I drew attention to it. And then like the gentleman who had to get up so that you could get out, he's turning to me, he's going... And I went, oh, okay, sorry.
X-nay on the
that was you. Yes, you were right in the front row. And now I do remember that. I hope I didn't embarrass you. I didn't make fun of her. But what happened was I said, is everything okay? You all right? Because it's not like, the normal get up to pee thing.
Yeah.
She was talking to him or something. I don't know. Or I completely misunderstood it.
How dare you?
That would be the second time in my life that's happened.
Yeah, only twice.
Only twice.
You are forgiven then.
Because we are professionals.
That we are.
In fact, watch me be professional. Are you ready?
Yes.
We'll be right back with more of the Daily Pigeon after this. When can we stop freezing?
I see zeros, so I think we're good to go.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, my goodness. I knew I was about to choke on spit. And right in the middle of the freeze.
Well, what you need is a cup of Daily Pigeon. A cup of air goes a long way.
Oh, my, that's just a big, deep breath of Daily Pigeon.
Fresh air.
Fresh air. Okay, so that was 3.
3 down.
3 down.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 down. Oh, man. Okay, now I'm going to switch this to 4 and do all my housekeeping now so I don't forget.
And then before you continue, how about we mention those sponsors?
Oh, yes.
One more time. Why not?
Well, Doc Bailey Cranes and Equipment, right, in Oakland, Las Vegas, California.
And now?
No, that's Oakland.
Oh, yeah.
Guam and Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And also Aloha Kia. And again, we have 2 in our family. Great cars.
Yeah.
Right? And a good friend. By the way, the new Aloha Kias, if you're, when you watch this on TV, you'll see me in the commercial. I have a little cameo. I'm not like featured because, he has another one with the guy Luke who won the Eddie. He's in one, and brother is prominent.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's one with his family, right? His family's in it
Yeah,
too.
his family. Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
What a wave in that shot too.
Yeah.
Ooh, aloha kia. Said, wow, you shoot that specifically for a commercial? Huh? Come on.
How did you get the wave to be like that? Just for the commercial.
How did you? By the way, later on, in fact, on the last segment, right, I have a video about petroglyphs that were exposed when the waves were huge. Yeah, and that was suggested by C. Honda.
Nice.
I know. Oh, look at that, inspiring. Oh, she's probably talking about our freeze.
Oh, I thought maybe she was talking about the video we just watched with the kid. Because that was more inspiring than us two.
It was more inspiring than the freeze. Oh, YouTube, Victor. What is this? What does that mean, Nani? You want me to go to? I guess was Victor. I don't see him here. Here, wait. Watch me search. This is what it looks like. I don't know what you're trying to say. That's a little too cryptic. Although Lofty Rex, hey, Americans say Salimpas. Salimpas? Don't we say Solompas?
I say Salompas.
I say Solompas too. Yeah. There is a spelling that doesn't look anything like Solompas though. Yeah. But the Salimpas, I don't know that. Let's see, thanks.
I guess Sol on or Sol in.
Oh, look, what about you? You're not smoking. There's I saw a whole thing on that. You know, if you're talking about that tobacco that you just keep in your lip between your cheek and gum, it's terrible for you. People have serious problems. You know what? That's some questions we should ask
Dr. Russell Masanada.
Yeah, about that.
It leaves a hole.
Vaping, that's metal in your lungs. That's metal in your...
You gotta say metal.
Metal, that's just some metal in your lungs. That's right. And this vape goes to 11. Oh, man. Sorry. Oh, it's $10 a pack at least here in Cali. And no more menthol. No menthol? Wow. I don't know. I never did the smoking thing. It's not just the smoke that's the issue. The nicotine can cause a lot of problems like inflammation, high blood pressure. Nicotine is a vapor, and it's not good for you no matter how you ingest it. I'll tell you what. 3,500 is like a pack a day. Okay, there we go.
Hey, he even did the breakdown for you. 3,500 divided by... That's a smarter way to do it. 356, which is the amount of days in a year.
That's why he's a teacher and I'm a podcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, 958. That's about right. See, but you know what? I was close.
Yeah.
I was very close with my Waianae math showcase.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. He's a first-time viewer. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that we missed you there.
Victor?
Yeah, Victor, VY KOTR, Victor Newman.
Victor.
Yeah, Victor. Hawaii segments. Yeah, mahalo. Thank you there. And cut. Oh, wait. Are we that far back on the chat?
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm going to try to get to the bottom here.
Get
no
to the
worries.
bottom of
Mobility
this.
challenges. Oh, is that what's happening? Okay. Yeah, but I do remember you. In fact, just before you got up, I was going to say, how hot is this babe? You know?
Yeah, it's funny because you mentioned that because when I look at her avatar, and I do remember seeing a blonde right in the front.
Yeah, that's right. What am I saying? You were right just to the left, stage left. She was right there.
Yeah. And stood out because I guess the light and her hair, it just...
She looked great.
Yeah.
I know. We should stop.
Yeah. So...
So what about those ratting dogs?
Yeah. So I was giving my dissertation at the museum the other day,
Yes. The other day. Okay. Hey, Victor Newman, aloha and welcome in. Thank you so much on coming in on the YouTube side there. Oh, okay.
That is a cool name, man. Victor Newman.
Victor, that's it. If he's not an actor, he should be.
Yeah. Or a performer of some sort.
You are too funny, Andy. I can't stop laughing, and now I got the hiccups. Oh, don't do that around my wife. For some reason, my wife thinks the hiccups are so funny.
Oh, really?
I don't know what it is. A few times I've had the hiccups. She just can't stop laughing because, it's just, what's funny about that? It's just what
I would be laughing because she's laughing.
That's what happens. And then I start laughing. My daughter pointed that out one day. She says, nothing makes you laugh more than mom laughing. I don't know what it is. I think it's just... Okay, so segment 4. And before we get to our Petroglyph video, we have one here. And as surprising as this is going to seem to many people, there are ranchers who want more land.
Ranchers that want more land? I think you skipped one.
No. Oh, I did. Okay, now, you know what? I want everyone to erase what I just said about ranchers wanting more land.
Was it the men in black with the...
Yeah, together. Yep.
Look at this right here.
Bing! So we're going to do segment 4, and this is about, speaking of my wife, this is about better pay for teachers and how difficult it is to find them in Hawaii. And my wife, of course, works at a school, was a teacher for years. Now she's more in administration. And my daughter is about to get her doctorate in educational administration. We get a lot of educators in our family. Okay, so let's try editorializing about that when we come back. Okay, to the show. I'm going to go here. This is 4.
Yep.
Okay, 4. We need a golf club. And then I'm going here. When will we get good at doing this TV part?
One day.
One day.
One day.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And James and I were just talking about how nice it'll be when we get good at this.
Yeah. It'll be a long time.
One day.
Yeah. That's all we can hope for. It's one day.
Well, maybe we'll be good for 2 days.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're trying to put us on a streak.
I'm sorry. Let's just get back to the prepared material here. I don't know what I was thinking. What this is about is this news clip that we're going to editorialize. I always like to make that clear so people go, oh, well, you're just ripping off the news people. No. We're bringing attention to them. And go to their websites if you want to see more of them and stuff. But this is about how teachers, how schools in Hawaii are having trouble finding qualified teachers, okay? So I think this is the right button. Cross your fingers. Here we go.
4:30, educators rally at the state capitol pleading for better pay as lawmakers debate whether the state should chip in to boost wages for preschool teachers in an effort to combat a critical shortage. Our
If
Allison
not
Blair
the erosion,
reports.
how about the erosion of teachers?
Scores of early childhood professionals called on lawmakers today to invest in teachers before any more educators abandon the profession.
Can't find them.
Early childhood education advocates alongside Keiki converged on the Capitol Monday, pushing for better pay. While demand for preschool in Hawaii is tremendous,
How cute is
many
that?
schools can't find the teachers they need to staff their classrooms. The reason? Early childhood educators often don't make enough to cover the bills.
Listen to this.
I can put an ad out for a teacher, a qualified teacher, and get 0 responses repeatedly. Nobody is coming to even try to see if they meet
0 responses
On average,
repeatedly.
preschool teachers make between $13 and $17 an
Look at
hour,
this.
about half the state's living wage. The low pay has forced many to change careers. Between 2018 and 2020, Hawaii lost 850 providers, 20% of the childcare workforce. To help relieve the crisis, lawmakers are considering a measure that would help boost wages.
HB 547 is a bill that would ask the Department of Human Services to pilot a program so we can put public investments directly into the wages of those who are paid the least.
This push comes
Bingo!
just as the lieutenant governor launches an ambitious plan to make affordable preschool available to all 3- and 4-year-olds who want to attend.
And I think the very real reality is that if we build a bunch of classrooms, they might stand empty.
The Child Care Worker Subsidy pilot project crossed over to the Senate, but is yet to be scheduled for a hearing. At the state capitol, Allison Blair, Hawaii News Now.
Wow.
And what bothers me about, and again, I might be too close to it because, my wife's been at this school now for 11 years or something like that, is people go, yeah, but, the schools never make money. They are just a losing problem. Guess what? Neither does the post office. You know what I'm saying? These are things that are designed to educate young people, and this is the future. Yeah, I know, man.
It's tough because that's where you build it from, the kids. And you build it from there, you educate them, and they become better leaders, and they help the place that they grew up in.
Right. And that's the age you want to do it, because they still believe that you're smarter than they are.
Yes.
Because, when they get to 12, 13, forget about it. You're toast.
Yeah.
Hey, Mad Statter, thank you so much for donating 300 biddies on the Twitch side, yes. And Johnny Rocks Hollywood, $1.99 on a super chat side, which is
YouTube.
Thank you so much. Oh, man. Oh, capitalism has corrupted our mindset. Some things like medical care and education shouldn't they shouldn't be profit turning endeavors.
It's a long-term investment in the people and the community, because when you teach the kids the right way to do things, they become good citizens. Then maybe there won't be overcrowding in prisons, because these educated people that grow up here will help the society and their community.
Wait a minute. Teach your children well, their father's hell will slowly go by, and so. Oh, sorry, I was
gonna say, it's your song. I'm not. I'm hearing it. You just gotta get to the chorus, then I can jump in.
It was a '60s flashback. Hey, Kehaulani, mahalo for the 1,000 biddies on the YouTube. On the Twitch side. Maybe we should go to Twitch and make sure that there's no hype train happening. Boom. What does that say right there?
You have limited time to earn exclusive emotes.
Oh, look, 94% of level 1 on Twitch. Thank you so much, everybody. It was the song. It was that Crosby, Stills and Nash song.
So I was waiting for you to get to the chorus, then I could jump in, because I don't know the.
Father's down to night and you down. Must have a code. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh. And know they love you. And I'm sure that's exactly how the original sounded. Thank you, Nani Aloha, for the 100. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We just broke level 1. Yay. On the Twitch side. Thank you. See, this whole K-pop thing that we talked about earlier.
Oh, I should have been dancing.
Oh man, we would have really scored.
Isn't it something like teach the children well?
Your father's hell. That's the one.
Okay.
And then there's teach your parents well. Marmac, thank you for the 300 on the Twitch side.
You gotta keep
300 biddy.
And I'll do the dancing.
You know what? There are so many songs from the 60s that work today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something happening here, and what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. Woo! You got to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going round. Doom, 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 boom, doom, doom. Oh, man.
We just made a music video.
We just made a music video.
Podcast breakthrough.
Maybe we should have wrapped it.
Ooh.
No, I'm talking about with actual paper.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
no.
You're going to need a lot to wrap this body up, because we might need a little more than 1,000 biddies.
Look at the Mad Statter. Stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going round. Boom, boom, down. Oh, what a great time to be alive.
Is it though? Isn't it though?
It is. You know, we get the 60s and now we get the rap thing and everything in between. I got to tell you. And we get to say, don't go away. We'll be right back with more of the Daily Pigeon after this. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
You've been warned. That's going to be a squeaker.
Yeah.
Hawaii Mane
Yup.
is now following.
That's my sister.
Oh, that's your sister. Oh, I was thinking, somebody, identity theft, right there.
Yeah, she's the one with the cats that chase the roaches. Which was funny because I just mentioned like, hey, we haven't seen any roaches in the house in like 2 months, and yesterday we saw one, and then the cats were messing it up, and I was like, that's probably why.
That's the reason. Can you imagine that? The roach meeting. All right, everybody, gather around. Listen, hey you, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Before we forget,
Before we forget.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I've lost the premise.
No, it's the roaches. I'm pretty sure it was a bet that roach lost. It's like, you go inside the Money house. No, they get cats. And then they watch the game and go, I bet you these guys win. Oh, you lost. You go.
Either that or that roach was acting all big body at the meeting.
It was a pretty big one.
Yeah. What? Cat? I'm no scared. Cat. Oh, yeah. Okay. Everybody, gather around. I got $5 that brought on the last 10 minutes.
Hey, who? Bernard. Bernard always act like you a big body,
Yeah, Bernard, whatever since you got your wings.
I bet you he come back only one antenna.
Oh, yeah, like Jared.
What? What? Somebody talking about me? Who's that?
How you, Jared? Feeling okay?
Hey, my father said, don't make fun of me. I only slow. That's all.
Yeah, really. Oh, ever since you started getting special parking.
Yeah, the problem with you only walk in circle because you only get one side going.
Oh, yeah. Well, but what you think this? Indy 500.
The funny thing is that, so the next morning, we see a roach leg here.
A roach leg?
And then I guess the head shell over here. And it's like, whoa. It's like one murder scene.
Oh, man. The guy call HPD.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at, oh, my God, you guys. I know. Wait, money. Aloha, Genghis. That's your sister, huh?
Roaches have lives and feelings too. So we just wanted to represent them in a positive way. But unfortunately, my cats, just a bunch of gangsters.
Well, in the 60s, cats weren't popular. So to scare off the roaches, we should just leave roach clips around.
Roach clips?
Yes.
It was for the roaches?
Yes.
I did not know that. I've been using roach clips incorrectly for so long.
No, they're for roach. They're to scare. There's another use for them. You know what else I saw now that you brought that up? Somebody had one of those little film canisters.
Okay.
And there was film in it.
Like the film for the camera?
For the
film?
camera. That fits right in that little container.
I wonder if that's how they got the name for it.
Film.
Wow. That's weird, because I always call those little containers joint holders.
No, they were film canisters.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Oh, man.
I went high school.
Look at Matt Statter. I've been using roach clips wrong my whole life. No, they're an insect deterrent.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Was it the smell or the smoke?
It was that alligator clip looking thing. It's just spooky to a roach.
So next time I say roach, I'll just go like this. Hey.
See, Michi Mama's, I've been directed to see geckos eat the B-52s, but they don't like the wings.
Oh, they don't?
No.
I've seen them eat roaches, but I didn't know they didn't like the wings.
They don't like wings. You know what it's like? That's why that when that fast food joint tried to open that roach wings shop up, nobody bought their stuff because the gecko said, "Nah, the wings junk."
And then what they did, they ended up opening a motel, right?
A roach motel?
But the only problem is everybody went there and nobody came back.
Nobody came back. You know why? The floor's too sticky. Roach lives matter.
But wait, which roach? The clip or the actual roach?
There's no difference.
Oh.
We're talking about
Okay.
actual roaches.
Yeah. So
sometimes it feels like they are aiming directly at you. Oh, that's their primary defense. Fly straight at you. Right?
See, I always thought roaches are crazy because like one of my biggest fears is that a roach would walk over my foot as I'm rinsing my hair in the shower. And it actually happened. And then it's like,
what?
To think of, like, if you're a roach and you see a giant human being, like, is that your thought? It's like, I'm just going to walk across his foot.
You have to understand, roaches' brains are little tiny microscopic,
I mean, you just got to look at the size alone, though. Like,
they don't see it like that.
You just see
No,
foot.
you look like something good to eat to a roach.
It's insane.
What movie was that where a guy goes, can you imagine being a bird and flying whenever you wanted? And the guy went, are you kidding? To a bird, that's work.
Maybe somebody knows in the chat.
Maybe I'm reading too much Bukowski. Anyway, okay. So is this 5?
We are going on to segment 5.
Okay, this is 5. Now this is the one that I was talking about ranchers wanting more land. Okay, and when I'm talking about ranch, not the dressing.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I saw you smile.
Yeah.
No, it's not about the dressing. This is about actual ranchers. And they, again, the poor capital. First we had the erosion people going to the capital. Then we had the teenagers saying no smoking. Well, the ranchers went to the capital. And so that you could identify them, they all dressed like ranchers.
They all dress like ranchers.
Don't even touch that because I
Okay,
want you
'cause
to.
I was about to say.
I want you to tell me if I am in fact correct when we come back with this. Okay. Okay. So here, Johnny Rocks Hollywood gave 50 stars on Facebook.
Oh.
Thank you, Johnny Rocks Hollywood. Boy, he's all about Facebook today.
I like his avatar too. Look at that suit with the red tie.
He's on it.
Yeah. Well, he's always got style.
He's got
but
style.
I like that one. That looks.
Johnny Rocks Hollywood. When the stars come in, he's the one that dresses them.
Oh.
And I'm talking about, like Leslie Uggams and, all the jazz stars and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's the one that helps them dress and pick clothes and all that kind of stuff. He did that in Hollywood before he came to Hawaii. Yeah, that's right. This is about Hollywood. Ranchers, the people who make the ranch dressing. That's right, Kevin. These are the people, and you'd be surprised where ranch dressing comes from. Well, I don't want to blow the punchline, but if you saw our segment on baby oil, you'll know where baby oil comes from. Okay, now don't.
I hope not, because if he was in my head right now.
Why did my mind go there? This is.
So segment 5.
Segment 5. Thank you. Save me. Okay, here. Let's go to Mallcam. Oh man, high five. Oh, there we go. High five. Hopefully this segment will save our careers. And we go here and we click this. Oh man, I gotta tell you, folks, if you thank you for coming back first of all, but also please join us for a backstage view of what it's like to make this TV show. All right, check us out every weekdays at 3 p.m. on most major platforms. All you got to do is search my name, and it's right here. This is how you spell it. And in case you want to look, that's how James Mane spells his name. It's not Maine, it's Mane.
Although I am the main guy.
The main man. Mane. Money.
Are we still doing this?
You didn't do your background.
Oh, I was focusing on the moves. That's why I can only do one thing. Oh, yeah. Multitasking was never my thing.
Okay. Well, then you might appreciate what's going on here because we have some ranchers in this news clip that we will be editorializing who, believe it or not, want more land. Someone wanting more land in Hawaii. When has that ever happened?
Wow.
I know. Okay, so hang on. Here we go. Check this out.
Ranchers from across the state flew to Honolulu today to meet with local lawmakers. They want more land under the jurisdiction of the Department of Agriculture. Our Chelsea Davis explains
Shouldn't
why.
it be agriculture?
Hawaii ranchers are urging lawmakers to pass Senate Bill 77.
Okay, she's
they
not a
say
rancher,
keep
I can
ag
tell.
lands in ag hands.
Okay.
Ranchers
Whoa,
at
get
the Hawaii
ranchers.
State Capitol today to make their case. In 2003, the legislature passed Act 90, which transfers state-owned agricultural
Nate is a
leases
legislator.
from the State Department of Land and Natural Resources to the State
Nate.
Department of Agriculture. The intention is to help preserve the long-term productive use of public agricultural land. Many years later, nearly 100,000 acres still remain under DLNR management, not DOA. SB 77 intends to speed up that process.
Hopefully they can resolve the differences
nice
that
lay.
prevent this from happening. I
He's a
think from
rancher.
a farmer and rancher perspective, the desire is to have a landowner who understands and thinks with an agricultural priority.
We need to keep
Duh.
the ag lands that we do have in
Look, she's
production so
obviously
that
a
we're
rancher.
able to produce food for the state.
Antimony.
We feel it's really important, and the Department of Agriculture gives better terms because they're
Look at
proponents
that.
for
Look at that.
agriculture.
It's like going
Department
back
of
in
Land and Natural
time.
Resources officials declined our request for an interview, saying they don't comment on pending legislation outside
That
of
horse
written
gave up.
or oral testimony. In written testimony, they said keeping certain pasture
sit
land
down,
under
protest.
DLNR is critical.
Hit the
for
ground, they're gonna
Hawaii's
shoot the
climate
cows.
change resilience. Reporting in Honolulu, Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.
I know. See how they all go into the. When I was in intermediate school, one of our summer jobs, I worked at the feedlot, was to build shade for the cows.
Oh.
And you just build a small shade, they just gravitate toward it, and hot, yeah.
Well, it was cool because they were the scenery behind them was the ocean. Like any Yellowstone or Texas, you don't really see that. So that was actually a
Because
really
their
cool.
cows don't surf.
They don't have the ocean view like the Hawaii cows.
Right. And the worst part, it's eroding.
Oh yeah. So
pretty soon that tree, what happened?
it's like a theme here. So the erosion, and now these people want more land, but the land is actually, as a whole, getting smaller.
Do you ever hear that comic? I wish I could remember all, when you're doing it this long and you work with so many people. He says, everyone sees a cow, like you ever be driving down the road and then you look and there's cows and everything. And what does everybody do?
Look, cow.
And then they go,
Which is what I just did.
He goes, what do you think? The cow's going to look and go, is that a cow driving that car? How can he afford that?
What did he just say to me?
What? Yeah, and, and trying to, flip a hoof.
Like, did that cow just talk about my mama?
I know. I just happy. Look, they say California is where the happy cows are, but I think the cows on Hawaii might be happier. Well, they certainly have a better view.
Yeah, but they are losing land.
Well, okay. Just did I get this straight? They're trying to get the jurisdiction of the land from people who just oversee land to the agricultural department because the ag people would understand what farmers are trying to do.
Makes sense.
Okay, is that what you got from it?
I guess. I was stuck at.
That sounds like a solid no to me, there, James Money.
I was stuck at, oh, look, a cow.
And Max Statter says, do you bite your hoof at me?
Oh, you can't scratch this way. You gotta scratch. You gotta scratch a certain way. Your hoof.
I bite my hoof at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you said cow, Matt Sutter, but I had to, give it the comic twist.
Yes.
Do you bite your hoof at me? Where's the beef? You ever heard the story about that gal who did Where's the Beef? You know those commercials, Where's the Beef?
Was it
right?
Wendy's? Wendy's commercial.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
about a commercial like that. You know the commercial, but you don't know the product, right? In Hawaii, it was know what I mean, Vern. Remember that guy? Know what I mean, Vern? Who was the client? Nobody knew. He was more famous than the client. That was the problem with that. But anyway, the Where's the Beef gal, the lady who said Where's the Beef, she was just deaf as a doornail.
Yeah.
So she couldn't hear cues. So they had a stick underneath the table and they would tap her foot. And they said, every time you feel the tap, just say, Where's the beef? And that's why the delivery seemed so dejected, it just didn't, where's the beef?
Yeah.
Where's the beef? She was just, and it ended up being perfect. Amazing how that happens.
A stick.
Hey, there's Poppy Cheney. Hey, Poppy, your name came up. We did
the flying lab.
Yeah, there's a plane in Hilo that's a flying laboratory that goes all over the world and helps people with the reef and the height of the trees. And Clara Peller, thank you so much. Yeah, Clara Peller, Johnny Rocks Hollywood points out Clara Peller. And by the way, did you see the outfit she was wearing in those commercials? Johnny Rocks Hollywood.
Not.
Oh yeah, he was the one. He said maybe you should dress like an old lady. And no.
But why a stick? They're gonna just tap her on a.
Yeah, no, they had a little stick in it, and she. Where's the beef? Yeah, it was like, but because she couldn't hear anybody else, so she just, where's the beef?
The director goes, hit her with the stick.
Hit her with the stick.
Thank you, Clara.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern, was used to sell cars. Chevy, I think. No, Matt
bank or
Statter.
something.
No, that guy, okay. You know what? We'll be right back and I'll explain it after this. Out of time. Yeah, there we go. So that was 5. And then we'll come right back.
Down.
Yeah, so we do that, okay? Because that guy, he had a heck of a racket going, okay? Let's come right back, and then so we can do this.
Okay.
Plus, we're at about
6:30.
Yeah, we're at about there. Same thing. Okay, so here's 6. Then I go to here.
No. Oh, the time.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to change the timer here. This last segment is only 6 minutes and 30 seconds, so I have to change the time here. Boom. Is that right? Okay. Gecko sounds. Yeah. Stick delay. Oh, look at it. Well, funny thing, Hawaii can never support the tourist market. The cows are very hard on the environment. No supplying whaling ships anymore. Yeah. Well, there's, we can go on and on about that. There are people that go, hey, if you fed people what they feed cows in feedlots, those cows are like, free range, eating gorgeous grass. I guess that's different, right? But anyway, let me do this one here. Mad Statter, the Vern guy did commercials for local Chevrolet dealers in Roseville, California, along with other cars. So that's what I want to talk about when we come back. Okay, so let's do that. We'll go to 6, right? Okay. Okay, this is 6. We didn't backslate 5, but that's okay.
We did.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. And then we're here. I'm going to start this. And then, wait, hold on. Yeah.
Vern.
Start this. Yeah, thank you. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to finish the idea. You know that, know what I mean, Vern? In California, I guess he sold Chevy cars. Here, he was a bank guy.
Yeah.
Now, what that guy did, so you know, is he had a camera, and around his house, he shot commercials. But one day, he'd shoot a car commercial, then a bank commercial, and then a something else commercial, and he just did them all with these different. What a great racket! And so no matter where you were, you probably know what I mean, Vern. And it was so catchy. But what his downfall was that it was so catchy, people didn't remember the client; they remembered him. He got a movie from it.
Yep.
So
So he was TikToking before TikTok was TikTok.
Whoa. He started TikTok.
He was the first social media would do all these commercials for other crazy.
Jeez. You know, and in fact, wasn't the original name of TikTok Know What I Mean, Vern?
You know, I think they use that hashtag a lot too.
They do. They probably do. Okay, we're going to editorialize this. This is a short segment, so I don't want to blow it. This is a very interesting one. And what it's about is certain times of the year we have huge waves in Hawaii. Only during those times of year do those huge waves wash away enough sand that people can see the petroglyphs that were carved by the ancient Hawaiians. By the way, this piece was suggested by C. Honda. She sent me a link. Have you seen this? So I checked it out. OMG.
Let's see it.
Let's check it out.
This stretch of beach in the Pupukea area of the North Shore is typically covered in about 10 feet of sand. It takes a massive swell to push the sand away and expose these rocks. And if you're here at the right time, these petroglyphs can be exposed.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy that I was able to come down and see the petroglyphs. So it's super exciting.
They were briefly exposed after the Eddy swell in January, but residents say they haven't seen them like this since 2016. And some say they've never seen them at all. This morning, a lucky few were able to take photographs before they disappear.
It looks like it's definitely laying out some type of story. Really hard to tell what might have been going on or why they decided to carve what they did in this spot, but whatever it is, it's incredible.
Amazing. And it
Experts
wasn't there
say
in
there
the
have
evening.
been dozens of recordings of petroglyphs in this area stretching from Keiki to Rockpile, and it could have taken days to cover one symbol into the rock.
They're man-made, images, and they're called ki'ipohaku, literally stone images that were carved, I would say, through pecking, using harder stone tools on the softer sort of substrate, I guess. What do they represent? To be honest, we're not quite sure because we can't really know because all of these things are generally from the pre-contact era.
He looked like he was
He
trying to
says
duck from
images
something.
depicting humans with animals like these
Somebody's
can
behind him
date
gonna slap
anywhere
his head.
from
You better see I'm right.
AD to
That's
1778.
why the background was
Kiki Lloyd
blurry.
says petroglyph fields are becoming more rare, especially on Oahu. And
That's
because
cool.
this is typically covered in sand every other day of the year, it's hard to preserve.
I think the main thing is that people.
Can you imagine trying to preserve that?
Try to protect
Here he
them
is. Watch
by,
out.
not stepping
See
all
all the
over
people
them
behind them.
and
Maybe it's a
definitely don't try to get
B-52
rubbish
flying over.
from them or anything like that. Just observe them, photograph them, and enjoy them. So that they can be cared for.
Yeah, I
future
mean,
generations.
the waves keep hitting it.
Now these petroglyphs will likely be covered by the end of today, and with winter now on its way out, the next time you'll be able to see them, if you're lucky, will be next winter. From the North Shore, Nikki Schoenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Wow, that's cool.
You know, I always wanted to do, and I never had the budget for this, right? This little video. Imagine, right? You see these scientists, and they're looking at a petroglyph, and they're, measuring it, and they said this was probably, and then they're going through all their, things like that, and then all of a sudden, the camera comes up. And you see ancient Hawaiians, right? And obviously we're going back in time now. And you see this chief walking, and he looks over and he sees the petroglyphs, and everybody kind of looks away for a second, and the chief looks at the petroglyph and goes, "Damn kids."
Yeah.
And keeps walking.
Ancient graffiti.
That's the first thing that always comes to my mind. It's like, well, okay, you guys think it's cool, but what if somebody would, hey, what's doing? Carving in the reef, damn kids.
I told him this is kapu. Stop doing that to the wall over here.
And then the one with the animal that's somebody tagging. You know what I mean? I always put the boar wherever I'll go. That's my tribe. Oh.
That's pretty cool though. I mean, if it's there's like some real awesome meaning to it, but the fact that it was done by ancient Hawaiians, that'd be cool too.
Well, and another thing too is it's a sign of intelligence because
right, recording and
art,
communicating, and art
and art. Though these are high level things.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
It is. Get the heiau on the cliff above the beach. Oh, yeah, really? Okay, there you go. Oh, the Hawaiian Family album.
Yeah.
There you go, Stephen. Oh, man. Oh, this was a fun show.
It was.
I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
And I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching The Daily Pigeon. And again, check us out on the net if you like. Thanks on behalf of Andy Bumatai and
James Money.
We'll see you next time. Thanks,
Boom.
Woo.
Number 6 down.
Okay, wait, hold on. Boom, 6 down. Backslate, 6 down. Okay. I can't tell you how much that helps when I'm editing. You know, remember, I used to edit and I would be finished at like 9, 10, 11 o'clock. I'm finishing now around 7.
Hey.
I know, that's a lot of time. In fact, it gave me time to play with this over-the-air antenna that's still not working.
Well, that gives you more time to play with it for later on tonight.
Well,
I guess.
yeah, and look, we got the iPad thing going, and the international clock over here.
Yeah.
You know, here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. If I go to here and blow this, okay. See, what I did was I took an iPad, right, and then half of that is a bat phone, and the other half is a to-do list. Right, there's James, okay, and this is the laptop I'm running. This calculator, by the way, calculates time. You put in like 3 o'clock and subtract 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and it tells you when you should start. So we started the show at 2 minutes 56 seconds, and anyway.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, I know it's hard to say, but anyway, and then there's the international time thing. I took that iPod Mini and I made it so I can tell. But we got to add Costa Rica now, right? And where was the other one? And New Zealand.
Yep, New Zealand and Costa Rica.
Yeah, but there's only 6 spaces.
Yeah,
I know. Not the calculator clock. Yeah, well, it's the clock calculator. In other words, see, we always want to know when to start. I'm a nut for starting on time. I mean, James,
to the second.
To the second. So, in other words, if I put a video before this show and it's 3 minutes and 44 seconds long, I put 3 o'clock because that's when we start here in Hawaii, 3 p.m. I subtract that 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and it tells me that I need to hit the button at hold on. At 2 o'clock, 2:56:34.
Yeah.
That's like 2 o'clock, and then 56 after 2.
Yeah.
56 and 34 seconds. Yeah. And for the other podcasters are going, nobody cares. I care. I know. Whatever you got to do to get them working, Uncle. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And it's funny, too, because sometimes when you ask me, and I do know the answer, but when I tell you, you're like, wait, and then...
I don't.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Namba dyslexic. Yeah, well, the, SD Dodger, I am in fact dyslexic, so I have these crazy things. By the way, I didn't buy this to do that. I bought it when you're editing, and for TV things have to be exactly certain lengths.
Well, it's a discipline too. So you. Yeah. You're very disciplined with when it comes to time, to starting on time, and which is good because people get to depend on you starting at a certain time.
Well, there's nothing. Even the station here. How many times I've had people go, "Hey, I go to watch you at 7, and at 7 when you're supposed to start, it started already." So they probably started at 5 till.
Well, now they start at 10 after,
which is not as bad as before. I don't know.
But I mean, if you just come to the YouTube and Facebook, and you can watch us make it. You'll be here on time every time. Because we'll be starting on time here every time.
You forgot the attempt to make it.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Simpsons used that in the early episode. How much time to tell a story in 23 and 7 seconds. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, there are also, depending on where you're broadcasting, and I've been with a number of stations, there's a station ID at the top and the bottom, and then, whatever, right?
Yeah.
When chopping up the stream to make the cable edit, I post online. I've never noticed you usually write on the 8-minute marks to the second.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, after the first week we were.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Even maybe before that. Because they have to be, Mad Statter. They have to be. Because I wonder if I should even talk about this. See, part of what the overall goal with what we're doing here is certainly to be entertaining on the station here in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
But I have all those episodes saved, and at some point we're going to go to other stations and say, would you like to buy 50 shows? And they have, those guys may be very, are you ready? Persnickety.
Ooh, I like those cookies.
Oh, they're good with the frosting and the sprinkles.
Yeah.
Oh, persnicketies.
Yeah.
I like the pink ones.
Oh, those are good too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it's good. I mean, I guess it's okay to say because I mean, the channel we're on here is local.
Yeah.
So it would be other markets that aren't competing with our local market.
Yeah, and by the way, Mad Statter, I know you're posting these shows up on a certain site. At some point, I may have to go, you know what, you're going to have to take those down because I don't want people going, why would I pay you for these episodes when they're for free somewhere else, you know? But that's not an issue right now.
Yes. But Kevin Frazier, I'd just like to say thank you for noticing this beautiful license plate T-shirt shirt that I have on. This beautiful color. This is from Oahu Golf Apparel.
Is that what OGA stands for?
Yes, it stands for Oahu Golf Apparel.com.
Ah, and that's why one of the license plates says OGA.
Yes, it's not oh my goodness. It's
Oga.
It's oh goodness attempt. Well, anyways, go to OahuGolfApparel.com. Get yourself one of these shirts. This is a 6X. They go from, I think, medium all the way up to 6 extra large. So it's good for people my size. And when I put on this shirt, I can't help but to get me one of these bottles here from Hawaii Volcanic Water.
Wow. Where did you get that bottle?
Oh, I had it here for a while now.
Really?
Yes.
I got to get me one of those.
Yes, these are naturally alkaline water. Please recycle, because this bottle is made with recycled plastic.
How do they recycle plastic and still have it come out clear like that?
I think there's fire involved. I'm not sure.
Fire?
Yeah, or something like that. Be Pono, do what's right. Hawaii Volcanic Water.
I remember the old Hamajang set at on time.
At one time?
Maybe at one time. Oh, we have a whole video that has the set evolution.
Oh.
You want to see that? I wonder, I don't think, let me see. SET, set, Evo. Let me see. If this doesn't show up soon here.
Okay. I'm sure.
Here. Set evolution. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, hold on. I have to do. This is going to be a little bit clunky, but I'll show you. Esomonte, you remember this here, James? The shirt collar looks like satin. Oh, it does. Is it?
It's actually polyester.
Oh, okay. Hold on here. I'm going to play the set evolution. Oh, you know what? If I throw it in here, then we can editorialize it. Okay, hold on.
This stretch of beach in the Pupukea area of the North Shore is.
Remember this? Okay, then I take this and I put it in here.
Hey,
this is the very first show that we did.
No Aku birds.
And then see what? Then I decided to cover that window with that thing, and then I added the tiki. Right, that's the one that's behind me now.
Is that a Blue Yeti mic?
Yeah, and you see that we got the. See how far I am from the mic here?
I have a spotlight behind you.
Yeah, and I did, and then look, and I got real. Yeah, those hibiscus came from Antibago. Oh, I really like this. This is the beatnik shot.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, see, and I added a second camera. But,
And the lamp makes an appearance.
a lamp, right? And see here, and then I had a better hair day here, but too bright on the light. See, and you see, and that's a different. And then we went to the El Gato. Mad Statter now uses that. See the time? Look at the time, 6 a.m.
And got a haircut.
Yeah, and I switched the camera around and then added this is where I added the paintings. Right, and I was doing a thing called leading lines. It's a cinematic thing. And then here's the dark in the back, stand out thing. That was it, right there.
Nice.
I guess I could update that with some new sets. Yeah, because now there's someone else in the show.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
I was looking around like, where?
Where?
You mean the gecko or the mo'o?
The mo'o cam. Yeah, I know. For future audio considerations to align with the other streamers, look into noise reductions. Cars passing by can be heard. I like that. You know what I mean?
And I like the dog barking.
Lofty Rex, there's a way we can drop the gain and I went, you know what? And the on-air sign showed face. Yeah, it broke, but that was it.
Because then you can do like studio like perfectly for TV, but this is a podcast that's supposed to be done by guys who are new at TV stuff.
I know, but there's that, okay, close off everything, and then we got to air condition it, and it just sounds clean and beautiful, and I went, we talked about that.
Yeah, we stay in the back of the yard and hanging out with everybody, talking story, local style.
I know.
Just chopping it up.
You know what? If we follow out for like 10 more minutes, Doc Matsunaga might show up.
Oh, he texted me.
Yeah. Did he really?
Yeah, I guess he was checking to see if I still had the same number.
Oh, you should text him back. No, this number doesn't work anymore.
Well, the funny thing is he doesn't leave a name or ask if I'm James. He just hope this number's still good.
Oh, are you sure it's him and not?
Well, I have his number, so it pops up as him texting me.
Oh,
and it did mention a Daily Pigeon.
I can find accidental show ending. Oh no, I don't. I did. Hey, how you? Thank you for following, Bansti Peel. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, you don't know what this guy, what SD Dodger's talking about. One time I was hitting the button, okay, and I was new to the Stream Deck, and I had end show right next to my camera, right? So instead of hitting my camera, I hit end show, which boots everybody off. And I was just really afraid to do that because we were just darn. So I did like 20 minutes of the show with my finger on the button because if I lifted it off, it would end the show. And someone did a screen grab of me going, ah! And so, that was a meme for a long. I know. That's the way. Ooh, Banasti Peel. Ooh, mahalo for the follow. Yes, that comes from Lani Aloha. That's the way, right there. Gee, I know. You remember that, yeah, SD Dodger. Hold that button and hold. We used to do this thing where we would work out and we would shaka on. James doesn't know there was a time when we would do junk in a po challenge. And I would go, okay, you guys ready? Okay. And before we do it, we got to warm up. Extend your hand, stretch, and hold. And we did this whole thing. So crazy, some of the stuff we did before. I've been communicating with Doc Matsunaga. No more tooth talk. Yeah, he hasn't done it in a while. He hasn't done it in a while, Justine. The reason I mentioned it is because, so people go, a dentist? Oh, that'll be an exciting show. He had his own show and was actually pretty good at it, Oh, by the way, Justine will be here Friday. Friday, yes. And speaking on starting businesses and best practices when it comes to your money and especially women empowerment.
It's very important.
How different is it to start a business when you're a woman? And believe me, hey, Denise Shore is now following. Thank you. Right?
Yep, Dennis Shu.
Oh, Shu. Oh, Dennis. I thought it was Denise. Dennis Shu is now following. Dennis Shu. Imagine what he puts up with. Huh? Well, when you go jogging, are you the...
Dennis Shu?
No.
Are you the walker?
No. Faster.
Runner? Jogger?
Running shoe.
Oh,
man.
Are you talking about yesterday's video?
Oh, no, see,
it
is Denise.
Sorry, Denise.
See, Denise, I'm sorry. Not Dennis. Yeah, I was right, but when I looked over there.
Yeah.
Did you say Dennis?
I did.
Okay.
So I'm not dyslexic. I just can't read.
You have no excuse. Oh.
But I apologize, Denise.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
What's the joke? Oh, you Denise. And who's he?
The nephew.
What is this? What is this like? It's like a comedy test or something. Dennis shoe. Oh, I know.
Yeah. See, that's where I was going with it. It was Dennis shoe, like the tennis shoes.
Yeah, I know. Teachers did the same thing. Yeah, well, I tell you what, Denise, at least you never get boomerang or Maine.
Maine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, unless you got anything else to add here. Restream bot. No, not me, but had a few drops. Oh. The nephew, yes, exactly. Oh, wow, what a nice picture of you with whoever that is in your avatar with you. I look good in Dennis shoe. Watch out, look at that brother with her.
Whoa.
I gotta tell you, you better watch out. Get your left up, brother. Get your left up. That brother look like one false crack expert to me. I know. Lost Soldier 212. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here.
Well, he was lost.
Yeah, he was lost. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Most on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ooh, I don't know what that means. Ooh, Mickey Dolzen from the Monkees. Oh, is that who that is? I love the Monkees. I mean, you know, believe me, I had Grand Funk Railroad and, you know, albums, but hey, hey, with the Monkees.
It was so catchy.
People say we monkey around. And you know what a lot of people don't realize about the Monkees?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best musicians out there played on the Monkees albums.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they went into studio sessions, and that's when they brought in the studio musicians. So a lot of that stuff, you know, oh, I could hide neath the wings, right? All of that stuff. The music and stuff was all the. In fact, Mickey, right, was Circus Boy. Yeah, Mickey said, we went into the studio with our instruments, and the producers went, what did you bring those for? Right? And then they went, well, we want to play. And then they heard the guys in the musician, you know, in the pros, session musicians play, and they went, oh, okay, I get it.
And then turned around and said, cheer up, Sleepy Jean.
Oh, what can it mean? Oh, great stuff.
Yeah, my sister used to watch the TV show a lot. And then that's how I got to see it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You know, them and you know who else was, and this came after the Monkees, the Archies.
Oh, I never watched the Archies.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Archie, no, their music.
Oh, okay.
Right, was all session musicians. And some of them said, okay, I'll do it on one condition. You don't put my name on this album.
Oh, wow.
You know? Right. They had a song that I always wanted to do. I'll think of it. but the monk, Archie's. Anyway.
Everybody had a crush on Davy Jones, I think.
Oh, yeah. I was born 2030, same day as my birthday. Oh, somebody's busted. Same day.
The Archie's Sugar.
That's what it was right there. Nani, you're right. Do, 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 do.
Oh, that song. I do know that song.
Honey, honey,
you are my candy girl.
girl. Yeah.
You got me going.
No, you got me wanting you.
Wanting you, yeah. I mixed up to the
Sugar.
wrong song. So that's the Archies.
That's the Archies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Turtles.
The Turtles?
Yeah.
No, they were a real band.
Yeah.
You know,
When I think of the Monkeys, then I think of the Turtles for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think of the Insects. They were amazing band.
The Insects?
No, the Beatles. Sorry,
oh.
I always mix them up. Okay, you know what? Let's wrap it up because he's going to do his test after 5. We don't know that he's coming in on 5. Okay, gang, thank you so much for our Marathon Vala'au show over here. Nanette, thank you for coming as we go out the door and appreciate it. And again, tell your friends, you know, and thank you to the Patreon people. Thank you to the people who follow on, you know, who joined the YouTube members only thing. Thank you to Nani Aloha, C. Honda, Ann Ware, and Devin. I know Ann's not here, but our moderators.
Yes.
Without whom we could not function.
Yes.
Hey, Laura Richardson. Let's say hi to this long post here. What does she say? Hello there. I must say that you have an interesting profile, and I like to know more about you, but sending you friend requests without your consent would be rude. If you don't mind, I would like to send you a request. You're worth talking to.
Sounds quite like a bot.
It sounds sketchy, doesn't it?
Sounds like a bot to me.
I know.
Yeah.
And look, Laura with the uniform. And
I know.
She's got to be okay. And by the way, if you could please also send me your banking information because I would like to give you some money.
Oh, well, I won't send you my bank information, but let me show you my debit card numbers.
Yes. And click this link for more information.
Yes.
Look at Michi Mama. Scammer. No, it doesn't.
I remember back.
A bot wants to be friends with you. Oh, it's a bot time.
Yeah, I'll take any kind of followers. Fake.
Oh, look at
real.
this. Oh my God. I get that post on Facebook all the time. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
You know, these guys, you'd think, and number one, whoever's posting that, how do you sleep at night? Just, I rip people off for a living. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, David. Aloha no, and we are going to hit the button this time for real. Mahalo for being there. Tell your friends,
See you guys tomorrow.